Godspeed to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine.
We just reached Grindelwald with a 7-hour drive from Ingolstadt, Germany until here in Grindelwald, Switzerland. And it was such a steep ride, look at the ways. But the views are so good. So I'm here with my parents and Krupish for 3 days so that we look at some Switzerland views before they go back. Here is the view directly in the Grindelwald region. Even the famous peak Jungfrau, which is it's also known as top of Europe, is also somewhere nearby. So now it's 8:30 p.m. All the supermarkets are closed because everything closes at 8 p.m. here. Same like Germany. We are trying to find some place to eat. All the restaurants are super expensive, so the prices of the dishes starts at 40 Swiss francs. That is around 45 euros or similar. And that's why we are trying to see what we can eat. Not many options. We are going into someone's private property. We have to go back. So nice here. Fresh air and lovely views. So we are going to find a restaurant. Let's see what we find. तो ये बैग उतर के हम यहाँ पहुँच चुके हैं. ये व्यूज़ है और अभी एक रेस्टोरेंट ढूंढना है. ये ट्रेन स्टेशन है, सबसे ब्यूटीफुल ट्रेन स्टेशन है ये ग्रिंडलवाल्ड. इसकी चारों तरफ बस माउंटेन्स. वहाँ एक टेक अवे रेस्टोरेंट मिल गया जो 10 मिनट में बंद होने वाला है. सो दे आर गिविंग अस पिज़्ज़ा इन 10 मिनट्स. एंड अभी एक ये रेस्टोरेंट देखने जा रहे हैं. यहाँ पे काफ़ी वेजिटेरियन ऑप्शंस मिल गए थे. दिस इज़ जस्ट हियर. Insel, I think the name. Rugenbrau. Central Hotel Volta. This is where we got the pizza for takeaway. So we got a restaurant which was ready to serve fries and chicken nuggets within 10 minutes before their closing. And we came to a restaurant where I'm having soup. So this is white wine soup and I'm having it first time. It's delicious. It's so good. It's really good. I had food so many places in Switzerland and the food has always been great. Now we found a restaurant which is open for 30 more minutes. So thankfully we can eat here and then walk and go up. And they are so quick. They bought the soup in literally 5 minutes. This is the place that we are staying in, the lobby. So we're just done with our food and resting here. We had some beers from this fridge, special beers from Jungfrau region. They are so good. And time to go to sleep in some time. He's still having premium beer. Sure. Oberland premium beer. Tomorrow we have to wake up early because breakfast begins at 7:30. And they had not checked us in. They just left all our things like key and some blankets outside in the reception, and they said you have to check in before breakfast. It's so silent. It's 10:30 p.m. and everyone is already asleep. कौन सा जूस है?
ये तो साकर
ये साकर है.
हाँ होती है.
ये टीज. We also have fresh bread here. This is multivitamin, I think, yogurt bread. So, Krupish. Finally, we are in Lauterbrunnen, and this is the most famous waterfall of Lauterbrunnen. It's called the land of waterfalls. You can also see a Swiss flag up there near the waterfall. Very peculiar feature about Lauterbrunnen is that the mountains are really straight. So if you see this mountain, it's so straight, even the one behind me. It doesn't start like this, but almost perpendicular. And the weather here is so monsoony. It's not at all summer. We had wished a bit of sun, but look at that view. If there was sun, this beautiful view was not possible. Let me give you a better glimpse of it. And more interesting part is there are so many Indians. When we were walking, we saw less of Europeans or Swiss people, but more of Indian students here. I will show you the city center too. This is one of the very beautiful church here in Lauterbrunnen. This is just the parking, and it's so incredibly beautiful. I can't explain. Switzerland is extremely beautiful and pricey, but it's lovely. Look at the nature here. Look at that. It's so clean. You don't find any litters or wrappers around, and the natural beauty is insane. Let's go up. There's a way to go up to the waterfall. If you can see some people here, I don't know if it's visible. So we are going up there. Yeah, here we are going up there. Whenever you stay in Interlaken, Jungfrau or any region of Switzerland, you get a card of that region. So because we are staying in Grindelwald, we got a Grindelwald card. With this card you can access free public transport. You can also get entry to Jungfrau at discounted rate, 20% off, and also entry to swimming pools for free. So there is card A and B. In Grindelwald, with A you have free entry to swimming pools, with B is just 7 CHF, and normally it's 24. So that's how it is. So wherever you stay in Switzerland, always ask for card at your hotel, and they will give it to you free of cost, just because you spend one night there. And here you can see there's a cemetery of Lauterbrunnen area right in front of a tourist place, and this is the Staubachfall. Just below this waterfall you have a lovely bench. Lauterbrunnen Tourism sponsors, and you can just sit here and take a nice picture. Now climbing up from down onto the waterfall, and this is a very steep hike, but we like it because there should be some activity which keeps you fit, and for us it's hiking and going up the mountain. This is really tiring. We also did the Grindelwald mountain hike yesterday, but the views are amazing. There's also a tunnel to the waterfall. This is the view. Climb this waterfall only if you're sure that you can hike and you have the energy to come up. It's not easy. Look at the road. There are no steps, and if you're wearing good shoes, if you're wearing something not for hiking, don't ever climb this waterfall, because it's very slippery here, but the views are great. We came back from the waterfall, and the way to cross is this graveyard. How beautiful it is. Lovely. And here is the way to hike, and then there's one more way here. This is the river. On that side of the river there is one more way. This is the whole waterfall, and with the hike you can just go until this place. If you can see people there, we went there. Just beside this falls there's this unique house. We are here at Lauterbrunnen, and here we found homemade masala chai with taste of India at this imbis. Let's check out. And there are some kind of hot dogs, but not just limited to meat. They're from cheese, chicken, and vegetarian and sweet. Frank, and we need to use it now. Thank you. This is again Swiss currency, 2 francs. We're just having 76% hot chocolate. So hot chocolate with 76% cocoa and pure chocolate brownie. Look how dark it is, and this is another brownie. We are in a supermarket. This is the beer that we get in our hostel for €5, and here it is 2.80. This is the beers that we have taken. This is Lauterbrunnen railway station here, and here also there was a Bollywood movie shot, which is Hero, the love story of a spy. This region has so many tourists that even buses have this kind of extension, and there are 2 buses going together. So when you stay in this region, you get a card free, and with that card you can also go to Jungfrau. We have now reached to Trommelbach Falls. Here is Trommelbach Waterfalls, right there. No need to walk too much. In Lauterbach, you can see only and only waterfalls everywhere. All the mountains here have different waterfalls. But these ones, Trommelbach Waterfall Fella, are very famous because some Bollywood movies have been shot here. It's open until 8 to 6 p.m. So until now the entry is free. Let's see if we have to pay some. But the views are so good. There is a lift here which can carry 40 people. Let's go there. If you want to buy Switzerland umbrella, it costs 24 CHF. All of this here cost around 17 CHF for this, and this glass is 5.90, so 6 francs for this Swiss glass. There are also dresses for children, and look at this, how cute this is. Oh my god, this cost 35 francs. We got a ticket for Trommelbach Waterfalls from here, and it costs €14 per person, along with the lift which is inside this cave. Even they can go, otherwise we were planning to hike all up walking, but they can't walk, so we are gonna take the lift now. Here is the water from glacier. It's so white and so pure. Look at that. How pure is that water? Beautiful. I think that is Jungfrau. We are just done hiking the Trommelbach waterfalls, and we are coming down hiking. So I sent my parents with the funicular lift. We are going walking because it's not that bad, and the views are amazing. Look at that view. Amazing view. Finally sunlight after so long time. We are finally down. Within 10 to 15 minutes you can easily climb down. Look at that water, I'm loving it. This is where you go out, and that's all for 14 Swiss francs. We were there on the top. It's time to go out. How was the experience of Trommelbach Falls?
Extremely beautiful.
Is it worth coming from Lauterbrunnen to here and paying 14 francs?
Yes, 14 francs is a very less amount for the elevator as well as to see the waterfall.
So you go up and come down with the elevator, and you can also hike if you want, and you see lots of waterfalls, lots of photo places. And see how beautiful it is. Oh my god. Immediately after coming down from there, you find a restaurant here, also a washroom, place to fill water. In this region you'll find lots and lots of peaks. This is, I think, Schwarzmonk. That's Jungfrau. Here's, I don't know, Eger, or Eger is this side. There's also Gletscherhorn, I think, and there is Riedl. You can also camp here. We are here to buy some fresh milk. Going back to our hotel now in Grindelwald. This is an Indian restaurant that we found in Grindelwald, right below Eger Mountain, and there was yummy food.